Hello, welcome to the Jay Walker trial commentary. I'm Mauro Vaticino, writer, director, and Tom Foolery.
My name is Daniel Posity Borgo. I co-wrote and I played Jay Walker.
Hello, I am Mike Rosanelli. I play and I made the relish speech.
Walker, yes, Jay
That's
Walker.
Hello, my name is David. I play Conundrum, and I made my monologue in one take.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Leonardo Manzano. I'm an actor. I play as Marco, the amazing, awesome bailiff judge.
Yeah, I'm in sort of a pickle.
Oh, that's alright. I didn't notice.
I'm being accused of.
Wait,
Duffy.
hold on. Let me guess.
I'm Duffy, and I played the bailiff,
You chewed gum in Singapore?
and yeah, that was it.
Nice. Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't watched this in a while.
Delivered.
For murder. It's alright though. I'm well versed in
Bro,
crimes like these.
so far,
You
I
vote with this
dude,
sort of
I
thing
loved
before?
this entire
Well, I
scene.
never
I
played
think
Great opener.
we had so much fun doing this shit.
Let me tell you a little bit about my.
This was the first thing we shot. Yeah, this was so much fun to shoot. This was the first thing that was edited too, and it kind of determined the rest of the pace of everything as well. Like, I kind of got the pacing down for this, and I made sure to match it later.
But just call me out.
Yo, shout out to the Grinch Be Gone bottle on the back.
Look, I'm just sort of.
Oh yeah, we put a bunch of
Easter.
Easter eggs.
Always got it.
Jay, tell you what, I could win this case with
We
my
put
eyes
some
closed.
Dimitri's Variety references, the Donkey Kong Country tape,
Well, I could still win.
Oh, I totally
the
forgot
Avatar
about
thing, the
that.
Titanic right behind him.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Jay, it says here you
That
have
was something if you caught it, you
Yeah,
caught
it's
it.
a weekday thing. Just certain fruit
Only
juices,
our
grains,
select
artificial
group
preservatives,
of
and relish.
Oh, why do you
viewers
say that?
would
You
know
something
about
relish?
The super
Hold on,
fans
let me
of the
explain.
multiverse.
the super fans of
I refer to
AKR
every day,
school.
Every single day.
Yeah.
One,
A couple
it
people
makes me
in
sound
our
way
grade.
smarter when I give my opening statements. What can I say?
And then our
I'm a
parents.
sucker with vocabulary.
And then our
Did
parents.
you know that relish actually means to enjoy?
How did the whole relish thing come up again? I totally forgot.
Dude,
We
because
actually
it was
looked up the word of the
Oh,
day.
you understand my
That
situation.
was
Yeah.
the day we were
Oh,
writing.
did we?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Was that us?
That was it.
Yeah.
And we're like, we could work with this, bro. Oh man,
Let's see.
That's too
Now,
funny.
knowing that,
I was
What do we
sitting
how
in
strong would you
the
think this case is?
was it like the closet as we're shooting this?
Yeah, that's literally my closet.
Oh, okay, great.
I'm like
And what
squished
strategy
in
would you
this
recommend
window.
in handling this?
No, I'm not gonna lie. The setting we had for
Normally
this
you
is
wanna
actually
carry it by
really
the
great
hands
because we had to
You wanna
bring like a
make
whole
sure it's
curtain
flat
behind me
closed
so that you don't see the rest of the
Oh
room.
yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to make do. Like,
Curtain
it's just,
multi-chairs.
Oh, well, actually, I should.
especially
probably,
making a courtroom in
Why
my
would you do this
basement,
whenever I'm bored during the trial?
we had to make do.
Oh yeah.
The fact that this was all shot in a
This is a
basement
trial I did last
is just
year.
too funny to me.
I lost.
Yeah, and you know, we kind of leaned into it as well.
This is a trial
Like
I did 2 weeks
the
ago.
whole
I lost again.
I guess there's like the scene later where
This was a trial
Mike
from
points
last
the
Tuesday.
camera
I lost.
Mhm.
again.
and it's
But
like,
I could've
where
won.
are we?
If
What's he
only I
recording
tried
before?
harder,
Like
I
whatever
believe
that
myself.
is.
Oh, right.
Trust me, Jay. Just
The
give me that
hardest,
chance.
the
I'll prove
hardest scene in
myself
the
to you.
entire
We're gonna
video
be
for
back.
us to
Look.
record.
That's
because of
right,
how
yeah.
badly we were laughing.
We had to tie up Tristan. We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll
get
get
there.
there.
Oh, and this.
Dude, this fucking this scene is.
I was
great.
so happy with this.
This intro is beyond
What's
phenomenal.
What's this called when like the credits, right? Or,
Yeah, the opening credits.
Opening credits,
Yeah,
yeah.
opening titles.
So gas.
I was so happy with
Plan.
this.
This is my favorite scene
Nice
on it.
plan. A nice
Plan.
plan.
David's just stroking it so confidently.
It's just so
Oh.
dumb.
That was an impromptu thing, David. I think you literally like. I'm just gonna pet it.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I
It's
was
just
trying to do like a classic film thing. I was really worried about the opening sequence because I originally I was talking about it with Mike. I was gonna do like a Saul Bass thing, but I thought that was a little bit too ambitious and it was not gonna be that funny. So then I found this song in the Ren and Stimpy soundtrack, which the Ren and Stimpy soundtrack is clutch, by the way. If you're ever making like sketches, the Ren and Stimpy and SpongeBob soundtracks are the best. And yeah, I saw the whole thing. So oh, there's Duffy.
Oh, there he is.
That's why I have
Hello.
short hair.
Hello.
Municipal court is now in session. Man, my hair was so short.
That's what I'm saying.
I just love how
This-
we just
the-
sit down straight on the ground. So,
That was one of your favorite jokes.
it's so funny.
Oh, I hate seeing me, but yeah.
I feel, you know what? I feel like the whole like crap it. Yo, am I tripping? What is that?
Judge. We got Tristan in this.
Oh my God, Tristan's
Look
here.
at Tristan.
Oh
I know
my God,
Tristan's
Tristan's
crazy.
here. Joey.
The
David, you're Mike.
authen-
David,
I
you're
was
Mike.
about to say the authentic pop we had when we saw Christian because we had no idea. Christian was gonna be in this video.
Yeah, so the story is I needed, like, I had the music and I needed one more shot and I didn't know what to get, so I got Christian to send me a video of him waving, and then I invited him to the screening because initially, like, I said that, like, we were gonna have him in the short and we just, like, didn't fit him in or whatever. So I just was like, yeah, just, it's like an apology or whatever, and just to make it up to you, like, come to the screening, you'll be the first to watch it. And then, like, he got to witness everybody's reaction to my last minute addition
Yeah, we
of
actually had-
Joey.
I think what made it so funny, made it funnier. It was the initial shock that you had Christian in here, but it's just the fact that his name was Joey and his like stupid smile had me on the floor. This scene right here, Leo crushed it.
This was the first thing we shot.
This took a while, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it did.
It did take a while, but when we nailed this, Leo, this was the moment I was like, we figured it out. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
That was-
this was the
such
moment
a-
I started feeling really good.
That was
It all
such a great
clicked.
scene.
It felt great, I'm not gonna lie.
So here's an interesting little tidbit. None of us were actually all together in the same room making this.
Nope.
No.
Danny and Mike were
Not
their own
till
separate
the,
day,
X
Leo,
Nights
and
movies, right?
We all recorded on separate days.
which is insane because
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't come across that way. Like, I'm actually really happy that we got the eye lines.
I
and everything.
think like I was wondering how it was gonna end up looking after you edited, but it looked great. Like you guys recording here, me and Mike were not in. Like we were back at home when you guys.
It was me,
Yeah.
David on one day, and then Duffy and Leo on another day, and then I think I got,
Mortis used to call me and was like, "Do you want to come over to shoot?" I'm like, "Okay."
yeah, literally like, oh, Duffy with the chip.
Oh, the chip.
Duffy, can I say you were so good at just background jokes that were not even planned. You would just like start falling asleep at the perfect times and like, and then sometimes I'd catch you and say, "Do it again."
I think the amount of like background jokes we hit throughout the entire video was perfect. Like we had Duffy being Duffy. We had me shaking my head when Mike was giving his speech.
Yeah.
Tristan tied up.
Yeah. People still didn't catch Tristan tied up.
No, I know.
That's the crazy thing. That's
But
what you were saying, Danny.
That's what
This
makes
is my
it
proudest
more
moment in
funny.
acting.
That's the
One
actual
take.
script, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And I forgot this was a one take, but it
one
was.
take. It was one take.
It was
One
actually
take,
one
Jake.
take.
Yeah.
It was
look,
one
it's
take.
My proudest moment.
Wow.
I think I got, I forgot who I got to man the second. I think I got Steph
Yeah, I
to
think
just
you
man
did.
the, my brother Stefano. I think I got him to man one of the cameras, and I got
Shout
the
out
side one.
Stefano.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Stefano.
Let alone starve myself. How an individual has the
Wow, you
The
actually-
great thing that
That's crazy.
the
You got the
cheat
song.
was that like he's actually holding the script, so like he could actually just like read off of a little bit of it.
Yeah, but it's just the way like his his demeanor is throughout this entire like scene was amazing.
Yeah.
Him yawning to Duffy yawning.
What are those scribbles right there? Like, what is that? Is he trying to?
I
He was
just thinking
drawing a bit earlier.
Your Honor, I would like to start.
Oh, and now for my
This is one of my
moment of
favorite. Yeah, this is one of my favorite.
I was gonna say
scenes.
this is the one part that I wish we could reshoot. Like I didn't like how I
Really?
shot it.
No, I loved it.
We were pretty cramped up in that site.
We were very cramped up. My basement's actually very small.
He's dreaming.
It's relish.
The answer is indeed relish.
One
It's
thing
relish has taken a new meaning. Like people will say that to me still.
Enjoy and relish.
One thing I love about Morrow's character is that he never blinks.
No.
I think that was a choice.
That was the whole point. He did not.
That was a
blink.
choice. I completely forgot that I did that. Yeah, I tried not to blink at
Look at him,
all.
we're gonna shoot. He's like, I'm David. He's like, David, I'm not blinking the whole show. I'm like, okay.
Oh shoot, yeah, you got good memory, dude. Yeah, I remember telling you that now.
I guess the part I'm trying to make is that relish is used to impart flavor on a dish,
And then
and hopefully to be enjoyed.
This took so many
Mike
takes.
did- I know, but it was so funny.
I was.
It was so good.
Holy.
And then he started nailing it, and I started screwing up the camera. So it took a while. Oh.
He was oh, wow.
Perfect cut. Perfect cut.
It was funny if
That
you
was
had a
such a
black
perfect
background.
cut.
Proceed with a 5-minute recess.
That was such
Recess.
The hammer is underrated.
This scene was great to shoot.
Wow, this scene. Oh no, it was the recess scene first. This is too funny.
This scene was amazing to shoot. We just ran around the house looking for balls, like random balls.
Yeah, we were short. Like we had like no actual like balls.
Oh boy.
Oh,
The infamous
oh,
scene.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
How could that be on the floor, tied up?
This scene is infamous.
This is my favorite thing to show people.
Everything about this scene is perfect, but it took us an hour to record this
yeah.
entire scene because we were too
Yeah,
busy
just tying
laughing
up
at the
Tristan took a
fact.
while.
Oh my god, you have all that like unseen footage of us tying up Tristan.
I do. Yeah, I recorded it.
Oh my god.
One day I'll release it.
I just found it
idea
so
was
funny
just to
how
make the
your
ball
mom.
change.
Yeah.
That was the problem, is we were trying to find things that we could throw, because I actually didn't have enough, like, stuff.
Going back.
Oh yeah,
going back to
you asked me to bring a few things.
Yeah.
I think the football is mine.
This is an
And
important case.
I think one or two other
I
things.
get it.
Do you remember when your mom came down and was like, "Why am I hearing so much noise in the cellar?" And we're like, "Oh, we just use that as a recording." And she was like, "How funny would it be if someone was tied up in the cellar?" I almost peed my pants. I
She
was like,
watched it.
there was
When
no
we
way.
screened it for my mom, she was losing it.
That's how you know it's good.
I wasn't
You know
here
what?
this day.
You know
I
what?
just
A
did the
joke.
keynotes.
A joke no one caught, and I think is very clever, is this is a running joke of me missing all the food I ate.
Yeah.
Because no one really
Because it was a
understood.
Tuesday or something, right?
Yeah, no one
We
really
made sure we did
understood
it
that
3
joke.
times.
Yeah, no one really understood that joke because I wasn't allowed to eat artificial preservatives and blah 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 on specific days, and I said it was Wednesday.
You know, sometimes things like that come on rewatches. Like, I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. This is like a Family Guy style thing.
No,
that
this
goes on
scene,
for,
this
like,
scene is
way
too
too
funny.
long.
I brought
Because
you so many box cutters.
I know. I walk in and Mora's like, "Okay, so I'm gonna need you to put a lot of box cutters in your pockets." I'm like, "What? All right."
And we did 2 takes, and this is the full 2 takes.
Yes.
Like, that insert of
Yes.
them hitting the
Yes.
floor is what mends the 2 takes.
I had like 5 in my house, so I just brought them all over.
Chance to object.
And I already had a bunch too.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
These
The
insert
whole-
texts are so
The whole.
funny.
I know. I was about to. Stenographer in text and everything like that is just makes his entire video.
That was one of the secret things, like, when we were writing it, when I figured that out, I
Do you,
I
No,
cut the
I-
whole thing and just open up, like,
I'll,
totally more
I'll
jokes.
bring it up later because I remember there was one part of like the stenographer that had me on the floor rolling.
Yeah.
Right.
W Duffy.
Sorry, I just wanted more screen time.
I'm usually a bit mixed on meta. I'm usually a bit mixed on meta jokes, but like that
for me.
that
I
one
think,
worked.
Okay,
Like,
I think from now on, from like this point up until like the end, like up until the verdict is like my favorite part of the entire video. Like I just think everything up until now is just like a snowball of just banger after banger after banger jokes.
oh, I'm so happy because this is the part that I watched and I'm like, ooh, maybe I should have done this a little
No,
different. But
This is this has to be like my top 3 jokes of the video. Is what Mike's about to do.
Can I just point out, when I turned around and said prove it, that took like 15 takes.
I
It took so long.
right,
Outside.
Prove it.
that's the same audio clip.
Yeah, I know.
May I?
You sick son of a bitch was
That-
actually improv. Wasn't supposed to say
Yeah,
that.
it was. I have a thing. I don't know why. I kind of like keeping swearing out of the Kalancord videos, but I think that like the cutoff is perfect.
It was perfect.
The may I joke is so funny to me. It's so funny.
The meat tenderizing mallet.
Oh yeah.
I felt like I was about to break the table every time I used the mallet.
And you know what? I didn't care
It was
because
not sturdy. It was not.
can we talk about the set? Can we talk about
I
the
was
cheap
legit-
set?
I was really about to say shout out to the set because the set that you came up with and like was able to like build is like that was amazing.
Yeah.
Like
It worked. That's all it was. It worked. It was an old computer desk that we hated and we were gonna throw out anyways. So I
think it
basically
looks
put.
great.
Yeah,
But no,
it was
we-
good.
Amazing.
It's completely covered, and the actual like what you're seeing is a cardboard like it's like a literally sheets of cardboard with wallpaper on it, like wood grain wallpaper. And I basically layered all this wood grain wallpaper on these sheets of cardboard, and I put them around the desk so that it would sort of look right. And then yeah, it did the job, I guess.
Every time I watch this video, I always laugh at. I think that's my favorite joke in the video is just when Duffy gives you the chair and says, "Here, take it," and you go, "Thank you," and you just like awkwardly put it down and just sit next to it.
Duffy and I figured that out on the spot. We actually didn't know how we were gonna do it, and Duffy I think pitched that joke.
I remember that.
That is
Yeah.
that joke is too. That's my favorite joke in the entire video. I think.
Made me chuckle. It was great.
I'm a sucker.
My God, would you shut up?
Can we say perfect delivery on that one? That's one of the ones where I
yeah.
watch this. I'm like, that is perfect delivery.
I promise you, I think ever since we shot this, I like saying shut up to people that I like. Obviously, that I care for. I don't say shut up to people just like like out in public.
Mhm.
But I promise you, it's just become a part of my vocabulary and just like randomly telling people, shut up, man. Just shut up. Just shut up. It's just too funny.
References.
I forgot about this.
This was this is literally a joke ripped right out of Police Squad with Leslie Nielsen.
Ah, the Phoenix Wright points. Objection.
I love that insert.
Would you like to start?
Oh boy,
Would I? Old boy, would I?
Classic line. Classic line.
You know, that reminds me.
I love how nonchalant you are.
I remember we had to we had to teach Mike how to properly say this entire line.
This was hard. This one was hard.
Oh yeah.
It was hard. That's right. You're right.
Because if memory serves me right,
We had to make sure Mike was very enthusiastic, or he had to say certain words like special.
you didn't cross at a crosswalk.
Damn, I fucking
Chase.
popped off.
Are
Jesus.
you
Are you lying?
Yes.
Love that.
No.
This shot right here, actually, I was thinking about something. It made me laugh. I don't know why, but I have to pretend to be serious, and
Yeah.
telling myself to pretend to be serious just makes me laugh even harder. This took quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The reverse psychology.
Lying?
It's intense.
I killed him.
Yes. Wait, what? Holy crap.
Called it.
What?
Called it.
He had money on this.
Okay, this joke right here, it actually
The living room.
went over my head for a minute. I actually
You brought it to the living room?
it took me half a year for me to actually figure out what the joke was, and it was just I brought him to the living room and it didn't work, and I'm like, oh my god, how did I not realize that was a joke?
Let's get back to jaywalking.
I'm very proud of that one. And the tissue one.
The tissue one is,
I know.
oh my god. I know.
Also straight from Police Squad. They used to do that constantly.
It was a cigarette joke though, right?
Yeah, cigarette?
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Once again, the witness has nodded his head yes.
I wear my influences on my sleeve. What can I say? None of the popcorn goes in his mouth. We had to clean up the popcorn off the floor every take.
Oh my god. I remember we had to clean up all the cereal too.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
That was a
Cereal,
mess.
yep. Putting the case to rest.
The rest.
This had me on the floor when we read it in the script. Oh my god.
Scroll down in the Google Doc and it's just that.
I don't even shout out to Mike's boxers or Morrow's boxers. I swear to God,
It speaks for itself.
the boxers are still funny to me though. I just it just caught me so off guard when Morrow came in just saying, all right, and he just takes off his pants and says, all right, let's record. I'm like, what?
For the record, that is not what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Cat.
You said, okay, guys, time to record, and just takes off his pants with the biggest smile on his face. I'm like,
Oh, I thought we were all doing this. Oh.
We didn't get the memo.
Oh, my bad.
GG.
I think this was meant for another day.
And right now is not justice.
Another special
It
occasion.
was Tom
Walks in room, undoes zipper.
Never, ever jaywalk. Or my name
Very
isn't
different kind of movie.
Jaywalker, damn it!
Very good speech of justice.
So
Mr.
Yeah,
Walker, until he
yes.
contradicts himself at the end.
Yes, that took me 30 minutes to record.
The great thing about that too was I don't think we knew how to write a closing statement or anything. So
No.
ending
Just
Mike's
screwed
line
around.
on and I don't know how to finish my sentences was actually just how we didn't have anything else.
But I think that was still
And-
perfect.
Oh,
And same for Danny of oh, and if my name isn't Jaywalker, and we had nothing else after that.
I still think it worked out well because it's just it just makes sense.
Yeah. By the way, we missed the famous shot.
Ah yes,
Famous
our
phrase.
famous shot. Mike and I being devastated.
The zoom out,
Used in
and the
group shots,
devastation.
the group-
Yeah.
Using group chats around the game.
Mhm.
And what the better
I
call
love
saw.
I love the editing of just this and then the part of you you were about to admit to your crime, just you hear everyone in the background and everything. I just think the editing is just so perfect in this video.
Yeah, it's very good.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
really,
you. Yeah,
it's
I've
really, really
always
good.
been a sucker for this trippy editing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll-
for editing, I'm a sucker for lettuce, bro.
Oh!
References. References.
Story within a story.
On God.
Ah yes,
That-
she ran away.
So that was definitely the darkest
Forgot
joke, and I
about
was
that
really
line.
nervous about that one.
Forgot about that line.
I remember there were a couple dark jokes that we brainstormed, but you were like,
Doorknob
nah, it's
polisher.
not. Yeah, like the doorknob polisher, but you were like,
We didn't
you're
know
like,
what that meant
nah.
actually when we first wrote it, and then we looked it up. Don't look it up.
I've looked it up, trust me. It's fine.
I just think I don't think I've looked it up yet, and I don't plan to.
Use incognito mode.
I feel like I could have done better for Jay.
My eyes can't go incognito mode. You know, like I can't just
Yeah,
brace out.
true.
So like.
This is the first time. This is the only time that we were actually all together, all 6 of us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Throughout the entire video, we never recorded together.
Took until literally the last possible day.
Literally like
Yeah,
like
this was
Leo,
Labor Day.
Leo,
This was Labor Day, no?
This
Leo
was Labor Day.
literally-
This was the day before school started.
Yeah, Leo literally left for school. Like went to Quebec the day after.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, like, we had to get it
That was
done.
Yep, that's right. We were on,
Did school really start the next day? I don't think I
It
started.
did.
No, it did.
Yeah, bro.
Mine did.
Wow.
It did for me.
I think I started like a couple days after, but yeah, I remember it was that week. School
I
started.
think you had a class like on like Thursday or Friday or something.
Yeah, but it was like all online, so like to me it's like whatever.
Oh, did you
Back
guys remember
still
that
when
one
COVID.
where like we were trying to like take this one shot, but the cars kept on coming and stuff like that? So we
Oh,
had to-
yeah.
There was a guy mowing his lawn.
What took so long?
I know, holy.
There was a guy mowing his lawn. We had to stop for half an hour
Yeah.
Where does it?
because it was too loud and I couldn't like
The wind
fix
was
it or
also
anything.
picking up.
Yeah.
It got windy and also remember there was like a shade problem. Like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
too bright on the
yeah.
We
day.
were fighting against
Yeah.
the weather at the same
Yeah.
time.
We were
So,
fighting
like,
against Mother Nature, and just
We would see a cloud come over the sun and it was like the perfect amount of diffusion of the light. So we literally were like, okay, we got until this cloud is over.
Yeah, it was like-
Yeah.
we were running against the cloud.
Thinking, reconsidering my life choices.
It was a race.
You know to call if you use them quick.
It worked out well though.
Of course. Take care, man.
Yeah.
This scene really is sad. What the hell?
Yeah, this scene is
I didn't
depressing.
realize
But
that.
like, I think for, like the amount of jokes that you balanced out with the sadness is great.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think we hit like a perfect balance. Like I love the bittersweet endings, but I also didn't want to jeopardize the jokes. So
Right.
like we balanced it really well. I think it's still very funny, even though it's really sad.
Look
And that's
at the-
kind of what
look
we're
at
going for.
the true,
And-
the true plot twist of the video.
my
Look
God.
at him jaywalk.
Cry the whole
Jaywalk.
time.
Culprit all
I was jaywalking this entire time.
Yeah, speaking of which, how did your
Goodness.
how did your thing with your wife go? Did you in court?
Turns out she has over 100% of my following items. Now I live in a box.
Did she also run away?
Oh man.
Ah,
Yeah.
Did
you
she
live in
also
a
run
box?
away?
Did she
Yeah, I
also
think
run
so.
away?
The thing is, like, after me jaywalking, I was arrested for it, and now I'm.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
had to
see-
serve my-
And then
Did
you
see
tried
Danny
yourself
in
in
jail?
court.
Surprisingly not. They put me in a different court. They put me in a different cell. Like, I
Oh.
was in, like,
All I can imagine,
Special care.
because we already made the joke of a judge judging in the mirror. I just imagine like Leo in like his bathroom with his wife and like just like witnesses and him just like judging himself and just saying,
Just like we all do.
giving a verdict to himself.
That's hilarious.
Oh man. No, this was a lot of fun. This was a fun rewatch. I really enjoyed this. This I
just-
will say is still my favorite thing I've made. My favorite
Yeah.
script. I am still so proud of it, even though it's really rough and like we've definitely improved. I still think this is such a tight script, and everybody killed it. Like everybody brought their A game.
I'm being honest. I don't think maybe it's bias. I don't even think it's bias. I just think genuinely like if you understand the like all the jokes, I think there was not a single miss.
No.
I think every joke hits.
And we worked really hard on the script for that. Like we
It
spent.
took us.
like,
It took
this,
us a year and a half.
It was a good
This was a year and a
long
half.
project.
Yeah, a year and a half.
oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
The script alone was a year and a half. I think just finishing up everything was 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah,
of
and
it.
it
was
went
like-
through
It
many
was like the
iterations.
beginning of COVID that we were gonna.
Yeah, we
started-
literally
Yeah.
we were planning on doing this right before COVID hit, and then COVID hit, and then we did all this during us being back at home and
No,
doing this.
what happened was we were coming off of Dimitri's Variety and we wanted to do another one, so we had this original idea of it was going to be like a birthday party sketch, but the birthday party, like the person who had the birthday was going to die and they were still going to go forward with the birthday party.
Oh yeah.
I'm really glad we didn't do that one. That is like a dark
There's
comedy,
a
but
movie
it's not.
that's already that has that plot. No, I think we.
I feel like there is.
We discovered it.
Probably.
We actually discovered it. That's
But
actually quick. I'm gonna look
anyways,
it
after that, we started like I watched what was it called? There was an older court movie called Inherit the Wind, and I had also just watched Airplane, and I started thinking of like, this is actually really funny. It's a super serious movie, but it's actually could be really funny. So I started just writing a bunch of jokes, and the initial version of this script had like a John Travolta impersonator. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
And it was horrible. It was a horrible first script. And I literally, we had a moment where like we were like okay with the script, but like I wasn't loving it. So I went in one day. This was at like the 6-month mark, and I was unapologetic. I cut every joke that I didn't like.
You just said the message. Yeah, I rewrote the entire script.
Yep, I did it in a day.
You did.
In a day, I cut everything I thought was not funny.
I got home from work.
You got to, and like
the whole thing's gone.
He purged the entire script.
Yeah, and I'm very grateful we did that, because then we had a much better base, and we started adding to that, and this is what we have now. So.
I still remember. I forgot what the joke was, but I remember one of us made a joke. I think it was like me or Mike, and we thought it was the funniest thing in the world for like 2 weeks, and then that was when Mike or Moro purged it, and that joke was forever lost.
Yes,
and we were so
I remember
upset.
we had a joke. We liked. I forget what it was though.
I forgot what the joke was, but I remember we were so sad because we were like so proud of the joke, and then you were like, "Well, it's not funny," and you purged it. We're like, "No, it was so good."
What was I
totally forgot. I totally forgot.
Oh,
Wasn't it about like pickles or something?
Pickles is relish.
I can't remember.
I don't remember, but I just remember there being a joke that we were like, this has to be in the video, and it ended up getting cut. There were a lot of jokes I think had potential that I think we cut, but I think overall, I think
the final result is the peak of what we could have put in.
Yeah.
It's just
great job, guys.
It's crazy how we really got this done like last second. Like because of like COVID, and we weren't allowed to see each other. Whatever.
Yeah.
What and no one was available for like the last,
no one was
3 weeks
available
of summer.
for a minute.
The last like 3 weeks of summer, so we had to do it on the last day of summer.
Pretty much.
It still came out really good. Like I'm still really happy with it, and I think everybody killed it.
Yeah.
I
think
think
so. Shout out to Christian and Tristan also.
Yeah.
They're no longer with us, so they couldn't be here today.
I think they also killed it. Christian's 0.1 seconds of glory that had us all hyped, and then Tristan being dead. Or not being dead, but being kidnapped.
Is Tristan still in your basement?
He's dead too.
Is he still in your
Tristan
basement?
is still he's still in the cellar. Yeah, we haven't let him out. We showed him the video though. We gave him a hard drive, and that's it. We gave it to him on a thumb drive, and that's it. So I'm assuming he's seen it, but
I still FaceTime him in the cellar. But like he's pretty much a skeleton now because he's dead.
And I'm amazed that joke has flown over so many people's heads. Like people don't even realize Tristan's on the floor tied up.
I've shown so many people that.
Shout out to him for letting him do that to him.
Yo, Tristan's a freak. Shout out to Tristan.
Send a message to the group chat like, yeah, tie me up.
I think so. Yeah. Because we're like, wait, was that originally in the script, or was it like?
It was. Yeah.
It was always in the script. But I remember we were just going, Tristan, how would you feel if we tied you up in rope and put you in a cellar? And he goes, bring it on.
He literally flipped him like, I'm out.
I do want to say the reception we got from this video was stronger than anything we've ever made, and it's still our most viewed video, and it still is getting views. Like people still go back and watch this, and I think like and it's usually like Kalancord stuff was only appealing to us in high school, like just us friends, and we really reached a lot of people. I think part of it was also because we started college, so we made a bunch of new friends, and then we started sharing it on our Instagrams, and then we started getting a bunch of people who became Kalancord fans, and people who still quote this thing to me all the time. Like, I still get the relish thing all the time.
Whenever anyone asks me about relish, whenever I hear relish, I think about this.
You have to.
Yeah, people still do it. Like
in our brains, dude.
Yeah.
No, but like honestly, this is something that like the reason I really wanted to make movies, and I was saying this before off mic, but we like the reason I really wanted to make movies like this was because I love like seeing like where our minds were at this point in time when we were writing this, and like it's such a nice memory to go back to this with you guys, and I'm so glad you guys are here for this commentary because I haven't talked with some of you in a while. And it's so nice to like hear back from you guys, and like we're still on the same page with all of this. Like, we still can look back at this as a good memory. So
I don't think this video would ever get old. I think this video will hold up for years. I think I'm never gonna watch this video again and just like cringe. I don't think I'll ever cringe with this video.
Oh, I never.
Which is the goal.
Neither will I.
It's a good memory. Yeah.
When I'm gonna send you when I move to Toronto in August, I'm gonna send you a I'm gonna send you a video of me jaywalking the first day I'm there.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna start
jaywalk.
recording.
I will never become the thing I swore to destroy.